Hey everybody, this is Tommy G,
And this is Pete J.
and we're back here in Phoenix, Arizona, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long off season, but it is baseball time again in Phoenix, home of your Arizona Bee Wolves, and it's good to be home, Pete.
Yes, it is, and it's good to hear the crack of the bat again.
It is, and we're going to hear a lot of it this season. We got a little bit of some changes in the Bee Wolves, and I think changes for the better. I hope changes for the better. But, if you look at our team, here they are. This is the new roster popping up on the screen. The new set of team members, and there's 3 new faces. We got Case Barajas in the third row there. In the second row, we got Macy York. And then also in that second row, 2 over, our old friend Sturdy Woodman playing first base.
Yep, it's good to have the Woodman on board. Unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to some tried and true, steadfast Bee Wolves. We said goodbye to Laura Franco, our stalwart first baseman, who has been such a huge contribution to this team for the last 2 seasons. We said goodbye to Smack Avery, the go-to guy in the bullpen, the closing pitcher extraordinaire that we've had for the last 2 years as well. So Dusty Winder also had to take a train. So we're going to miss them, but we think we got good things coming up in the future.
Yeah, all 3 of them. It's just they were all big parts of the team that took us to the playoffs for 2 seasons in a row. While we were here, they were with the team longer than that too, which took them to the finals. Or no, they had the best record in baseball 5 seasons back. But so yeah, they've been big names here. So that's a big shakeup. At least I should say Dusty Winder and Smack Avery have been to the pitching staff for many years now. Laura Franco, like you said, she came in the first year we were here, a little bit desperate when Kobe Kingman didn't start to perform like we thought. But she came in and just became a powerhouse, hitting long balls, hitting all the time. And, we paid her about double the salary, but, man, she earned it.
Yeah, she did. That was the hard thing to deal with was we needed that money to try and improve the team. And unfortunately, there's just no way we were going to get it back unless we let her go. We did bring in Woodman. We brought in Woodman, who we've seen play with the Freebooters. He was down there when we were down there. We like him. He's a solid first baseman and a solid hitter. So I think we may not get as many long balls out of him as we got out of Laura Franco, but I think we're going to get. We'll still get some pretty good offensive production out of him.
Yes, sir. And I forgot to do this before the game, so I'm going to do this right now. Looking at the Houston Jacks roster, trying to see some of the new names on there. Let's see, Hank Card, I think. I don't think they had a ton of new players on the team here. If I want to look at their career, Yamamoto is there. Batch Wilson, Betty Sparks, Bruno Adamo. Adamo is, I guess.
Rob Glover.
Rob Glover's been there for a little while. Uriel Jackson played with the Warblers. Okay, so Uriel, the 37-year-old third base shortstop, B- ranked. He's making $5.1 million a year. So that's kind of backup. That's down in the rest of it. Chasey Kim, our old friend Chasey. Obviously, we called a season in the Santa Monica for the Overdogs. Chasey Kim was picked up in the off season. That's a big one. 36-year-old starter making 4.6 known for his heat. He did well. I guess he was 2-8 2 seasons back and 2-2 last season. So he played well when we were there.
Yeah, he did.
Also, Olaf Slakov, starting pitcher, 4th string, brought in from the Herbisaurs. He was 0-5 2 seasons ago, but 1-1 last season. His ERA 2.70. So, real big stats there. I can't remember.
They don't seem. The Jacks don't seem to have much in the way of a starting rotation. But when you look at their bullpen, Spectacular, Munstar, and then Hammerhead. Spectacular is an A+, Munstar B, and Hammerhead B+. Those are the relief pitchers, and of course Chico Lapata, the closing pitcher, is Yeah, not much in the way of a starting rotation. You need to jump out early on them and then kind of put them behind. Otherwise, you're going to have some issues with that bullpen.
Yeah, you are. So, well, that's going to bring us here to. Wait, we got some other games to give you the scores on real quick. We watched the opener. You can go over to Tommy Naperville to check that one. We did the season opener was the Tacoma Arctics out in Philadelphia at the Freedom, and Arctics ended up winning that late game. Check that one out if you want to see a win on an error. But pitching duel. So after that, we've got these other games to tell you about before this one. Pete, you want to call the first one off?
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, the Moonstars take it on the Gold Coats, and it's Moonstars 2, Gold Coats 1.
Moose out in Platypi, and it's all Moose. Wow, 11-6.
Freebooters travel to take on the Blowfish. The Blowfish jump out early, but the Freebooters come roaring back and take it 10-4.
Heaters down in St. Louis to visit the Sirloins. It's close, and the Heaters take it 7-5.
Sandcats travel out to Hawaii to take on the Nemesis. The Nemesis all day, 9-2 though.
The new Herbivores against the Warblers. Herbivores 1-0.
Outlaws taking on the Grapplers, and the Grapplers take that one 7-2. Carrying on their winning tradition, right?
Yes, from last season. So we haven't had all the games from around the league yet, Pete, but the ones that have registered. Want to start us off, Pathfinder Division?
Sure. In the Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division, the Moose are sitting atop the Pathfinder with a record of 1-0. Crocodons and Burners have not played yet, so they're only a half game out of first place. And then the Freedom and the Blowfish have both lost their first game, so they're sitting with an 0-1 record, and they are tied for last place.
Wow, Uncharted Division, only 2 teams played. That was the Platypi and the Outlaws, and they both lost. So they're both.
That's okay. In the Journey Division, only the Sandcats. No, I guess everybody played. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody has played in the Journey. Freebooters, Grapplers, and Arctics are all undefeated, so they sit atop the Journey Division at 1-0. The Sandcats are the only team that has lost. So our sister team has started the season 0-1.
Boo.
Yeah.
Explorer Conference Seafair Division. The Heaters played, and they won. I think that's our next game, I believe. Heaters are 1-0. And then the Gold Coats lost their game 0-1.
In our very own trade division, the Nemesis and the Herbivores get off to a great start, winning their opening games. So they sit atop the trade division 1-0. The Beewolves and Water Bullets have not played yet, so they're a half game out. And the Sirloins have opened up with a loss, Tommy. After getting to the championship and then losing to the Grapplers, they start off losing this season as well. They're 0-1.
Yeah, the Nemesis top, they got the best run differential so far, +7, so it's going to be tough. 2 seasons back, the trade division wasn't that great. We didn't do much in the off season. They did, and then it became the hottest division in the league last year. And they were active again this year, so they've upped their game even more. It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Curiosity Division, the Moonstars played. They won. Not surprisingly, they won another crack at this. They were upset about the way they left last year. And the Warblers, 0-1. That brings us to tonight's game, regular season game 1. The season opener for the D-Wolves, the home opener. It's the Houston Jacks, Extreme Bullpen Beasts, are going to be in town to play our contact specialist B-Wolves. Both teams with a clean record. The Houston Jacks are going to put on the mound their left-hander, starter, top pitcher, Donk O, who's known mostly for his accuracy. He's a real accurate pitcher. He's average in other aspects.
Yes, and they're notable players. Jackson at third base, Huffley Buffler at second base, and then Cracker in left field. Again, no stats so far this season. All 3 of those guys have tremendous power. All 3 of them are very good, almost excellent at connectivity, but they don't have very much speed on the base pass. So they are, if they get a hold of the ball at the plate, they can give it a good long ride. And so speed doesn't become an issue. But if they're trying to play small ball, that's not what these 3 guys do well.
Yeah, true. They're going to be going against our old steady starting pitcher, right-hander Hurley Bender, who's known mostly for the movement he puts on the ball, thus the aptly named Hurley, but he also throws it hard and with good accuracy. So it's exciting to see Hurley start off, and hopefully he starts in good form.
I just wanted to point out, if you look at the Beewolves' powers, up there. Contact specialist, but you look at power. It's like they have no power.
Yeah.
Just because we got rid of Alora Franco.
Oh.
And we talked about that last season. I think we hit a lot of home runs last year.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got Hanley Dexter, our notable player, is the superstar shortstop. He's got about average power. He's got excellent connectivity and excellent speed on the base pass. He's got Buster Biggs out there in left field. He's got good power. He's got good connectivity, and he's got pretty good speed on the base pass. And, of course, there's the new guy, Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman. He's got better than average power, pretty good connectivity, but he does not have a lot of speed on the base pass. So that's who we're going with.
Man, it's good to see Sturdy again. Our first season we called down in Fort Lauderdale for the Freebooters. He's been there his whole career, so it's weird to see him leave, and it's a little strange even still to see him wearing the B-Wolves blue and gold.
It did. I had to take a double take because I meant, who's that? Who's that? Who's that guy?
All right. Okay. Woodman. Okay, so we are going to get the starting lineup from the assistant coach, and it's going to look a little something like this. No big surprise. Starting the batting order this season, Hanley Dexter is a shortstop. He'll bat first and play shortstop. Playing right field, batting second, Billy LeBoink, the old man, staying with the team, trying to get that ring finally before he can retire. And he thinks this is the team to do it with, playing his whole career here. Buster Biggs will play left field and bat third, batting fourth. Clean up the new first baseman, Sturdy Woodman. Look for his contact at the plate. He's going to be adding to offense there. Batting fifth at second base, Freddie Knox is going to start the season. Gina Torrens, the backup. So there's still, that's the biggest position where there's a little contention. We're not sure if we're going to keep both, high quality second base people around. So I think they're going to be vying for that spot. Batting sixth, playing center field, Magic Moore. Playing third base, number 7, or batting seventh, Bertha Banks. Eliza Peck's going to start off the season behind the plate, so we'll get to she'll be calling the pitches for Hurley Bender. And then on the mound, like we said, Hurley Bender, starting pitcher. He throws a 4-finger, 2-finger, cut finger, curveball, and slider. So really, this starting lineup is really not much different from last year, except for Knox at second, Peck at the plate, and Sturdy Woodman at first base. You ready, Pete?
It's true. But yes, I'm ready. I'm excited. I can't wait to get it going here. Hopefully we're going to have some good luck. I mean, the B-Wolves didn't play poorly last year until the third quarter of last season, where they I think they went 3-9 in the third quarter of the season. Obviously, we can't have that this season.
We cannot. You got your low down dirty slider?
I got it in my super big slurp. Squelch. There it is. I've been partying with the folks here out here in Red Rock. We've been tailgating, getting ready to go here. Great crowd.
Hot one. Got the dome closed.
Yes, sir.
Get the air on. It's nice in here.
Ooh, it is. Going for the Jacks, you got Yamamoto at first base, Jack Cracker in left field, Huffley Buffler at second base, Jackson at third base, Sparks in right field, Glover at shortstop, Hart catching, Wilson in center field, and Dunko taking the mound. As the B-Wolves take the field for the first time, Yo-Yo Yamamoto, Jack Cracker, and Huffley Buffler going to face off against Hurley Bender, the superstar B-Wolf pitcher who's going to lead off the season here.
Yo-Yo Yamamoto.
We're going to get underway. Yo-Yo Yamamoto steps into the box.
Yo-Yo.
First pitch from Bender's in there for a called strike. Strike one. And the season is underway. There's a roller to Hanley Dexteras. He'll pick it up, make the throw over to Sturdy Woodman for the first out. One down. Jack Cracker, the left fielder, steps into the batter's box. Neutral and fit, playing left field for the Jacks. That one's popped up, but that's going to be out of play into the right field stands. No balls, one strike with one out. There's a roller foul, and Jack Cracker now is behind in the count. No balls, two strikes with one out. Bases are empty. There's a smash. Oh, and Sturdy Woodman went for the dive. Couldn't pick it up. The throw to Bender at first from our right fielder, Billy LeBoink. Huffley Buffler, the second baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit. Runner at first base with 1 out. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Not a lot of speed at first base. That's in there for a called strike. 1-1. Huffley Buffler, the Jacks' second baseman, takes that one for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Huffley Buffler. That one's high. 2-2. Bender at 9 pitches. That one's outside. Full count. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Bender comes up with his first K of the season. Juice Jackson, now the third baseman, steps in neutral and fit. 2 outs with a runner at first base. Bender delivers. Now it's knee high, ball 1. Just a little low. That's in it for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. There's a roller that'll be foul along the first baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs to Juice Jackson, the Jacks' third baseman. Bender delivers. That's fouled off along the third baseline. So Jackson taking his cuts and staying alive. That one's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and Bender gets Jackson for his second K of the day. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Jacks. As we move into the bottom half of the first inning, it's Hanley Dexterens, Billy LeBoink, and Buster Biggs going to face off against Donk O.
Now batting, shortstop.
All right.
All right, Mr. Dexter's first at the plate for the B-Wolves this season. The first pitch is underway. He hits a smasher, line drive into center field. That's right into the glove of Batch Wilson. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Oh, man. Billy LeBoink's neutral and fit, favors the high pitch, plays right field for the B-Wolves. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's low. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out to Billy LeBoink. There's a smash. That's going into right field, right to Sparks, the right fielder, who makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down, and Buster Biggs stepping in.
You see good power from the B-Wolves here, but none of it into the gap yet. Fans going to stand on their feet, hopefully get that single, but it's a liner straight to Buffler at second to throw to first. 3 down.
All right, well, that's some nerves right there. Making Donko look better than he is. So we're going to the top of the second. Betty Sparks, Rob Glover, and Hank Hart going to face Bender, who threw 17 pitches, racked up 2 strikeouts, and gave up 1 hit in the top of the first.
Yeah, that's a lot of pitches for one inning. Betty Sparks, the power hitter, like to pitches outside. Not great at contact, so Bender can put movement on it like that one. Nice one on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Bender knows how to face Sparks, it would seem. Getting ready to throw his 20th pitch to Eliza Peck right here. Gets a signal, nods, winds up, tosses. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Going to go over to first base. It's in the dirt. Sturdy Woodman gets his first out. That brings up our old friend Rob Glover. Used to play a few seasons back when we were in Santa Monica. Rob Glover is a good contact hitter with almost no power. So getting ready to throw to first base is anyone. The first one misses inside, ball 1. Here in the top of the second, no out. That one makes it in for a strike. Now Glover's going to be looking closely at the next pitch. Let's see what Hurley Bender throws. It is a breaking pitch that just misses high and inside. And we're at 2-1. Good day here for baseball. Start the season out. There's a hit down the first base line, but it's foul, way foul. And nothing anyone could get. And we're even at 2 apiece. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hurley Bender kisses the biceps. He's dropped his second victim in the second inning, and now he's facing Hank Hart, the catcher, for the Houston Jacks. Hart standing in the left-hand batter's box. He's a good contact hitter, better than most. He's got good speed if he gets on. It's a hard foul ball off the net behind home plate. 0-1 the count. 2 down, 1 more to go. Another hard hit foul ball, but he's in the hole. And Bender's closing in. The locked-in Bender closing in on 30. Hopes to put him away with the 3 pitches right here. Swings. It goes to Buster Biggs, who's going to run up on it. Catches it. Oh, he took a step back and almost missed it.
Yes, sir. So as we close out the top of the second, it's still no runs. One hit for the Jacks and no errors. Sturdy Woodman, Freddie Knox, and Magic Moore going to face off against Donko, who only threw 5 pitches in the first inning. Sturdy Woodman, the new first baseman's neutral and fit. Ready to get in there and get underway here. First pitch from O is outside, ball 1.
Oh, Sturdy.
Smashed, and that's going to be gone. Oh. Sturdy Woodman, welcome to Red Rock Park, my friend.
Oh.
Leadoff home run that traveled 357 feet. Sturdy Woodman's first home run and his first RBI of the season. And the B-Wolves take a second inning lead.
Oh,
1-0.
That's exciting. Boy, the crowd was hoping for something. Now they're on their feet. It's a one-hit, one-run game now. And Donko misses outside of that one to Mr. Knox, who's a great contact hitter and a smart hitter, too. Not swinging at any junk yet right now. He's 2-0. Head the count. Swings at that one. Little blooper. Oh, and a jumping stop by Yamamoto for that first out.
That's it. Magic Moore, the center fielder's neutral and fit. Got good connection versus left-handed pitching. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch from O is in the dirt. Ball 1. Owen's hit foul along the third baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. That's popped up into shallow center field, and Wilson's able to run up and make the catch for the second out. So 2 down now with the bases empty and Bertha Banks stepping in.
Eagles got to hit a little smarter at those pitch cuts, but the fans are still electric here in the top of the second, riding the high off that home run. That one's an inside corner strike. Now it got quiet real quick. Bertha Banks hits it past the mound, though. And Miss Banks, the steady third basewoman, is going to start off her season with a nice single.
All right, Eliza Pecto, the catcher. She's neutral and fit. Runner at first base does not have a lot of speed. Catcher with a good arm for the Jacks. First pitch to Peck. It just catches the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's high. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. There's a smash line shot into center field. Unfortunately, Wilson's going to be able to get under it to make the catch. So we're heading into the top of the third. Sturdy Woodman announces his presence with authority with a home run, giving the B-Wolves a 1-0 lead as we head into the top of the third. Batch Wilson, Donko, and Yo-Yo Yamamoto going to face off against Hurley Bender. Batch Wilson, the center fielder, got some work in the last half of the inning. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. First pitch from Bender's inside, ball 1. Bender with 4 strikeouts in the top of the third. Now it's fouled straight back. Count has evened up. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. That's fouled straight back as well. Now Wilson finds himself behind in the count. 1-2. Wilson, the center fielder known for his contact, takes that one outside, ball 2. 2-2. There's a foul ball along the third baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes with no outs. Wilson gets another pitch. He anticipated that one. Oh, and it's just over the leaping Freddie Knox and into right field for a single. So Batch Wilson standing at first base with no outs. Donko, the starting pitcher, steps in. He's neutral and fit. Just less than average speed on Wilson at first base. Donk Ode squares around a bunt, misses, takes it for a strike. Strike 1. Squares around again, misses that one as well. So it's no balls, 2 strikes with no outs to the pitcher, Donk O. That one's foul, and that'll be the 3rd strike for Donk O. So he's down on strikes. Yo-Yo Yamamoto, the third baseman, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today. 1 out runner at first base. Bender delivers high, ball 1. Bender up to 38 pitches in the 3rd inning. Allen's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1. There's a roller foul, though, along the first base line. 2-2 now to Yo-Yo Yamamoto, the Jacks' first baseman. That's fouled straight back. Yamamoto gets another pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's popped up, and Eliza Peck is behind home plate. She's calling everybody off, makes the catch, and throws the second to keep the runner at first. So 2 outs now. Batch Wilson still standing at first base, and Jack Cracker, the left fielder, stepping in. He's 1 for 1 with a single today. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, and Cracker has evened the account at 1-1. That one comes in low. 2 balls and a strike. Bender up to 46 pitches with 5 strikeouts, and that's a roller into center field. Magic Moore will pick it up and get it in quickly to Freddie Knox at second base to hold everybody to 1 base. So 2 outs now. Runners at first and second. Huffley Buffler stepping in. He's the struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. 2 outs. Bender delivers over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's off the plate. 1-1 now to Huffley Buffler. Buffler playing second base for the Jacks. That's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Inside, 2-2. Count is even. Oh, that one just dropped out at the last minute, filling the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Everybody off with the pitch, and he missed. Low. Ball 4. So the base is now loaded for Juice Jackson, who's 0 for 1 today. Jackson, the Jacks' third baseman. Tremendous power on this guy. Allen's low, ball 1. Swing and a miss, and Jackson wanted that one. First grand slam of this season, and he was out in front of that one. There it is. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Juice Jackson, who is definitely swinging with everything he's got. Allen just off the outside corner of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Bases loaded. That's in there for called third strike, and Jackson goes down looking after 2 huge swings. He watches the third one go by. So we're going to head into the bottom of the third. B-Wolves with that 1-0 lead. Hurley Bender, Hanley Dexteras, and Billy LeBoy going to face Donk O, who's at 18 pitches. Giving up 2 hits. Hurley Bender's locked in and fit. Pretty good hitting pitcher over the years.
Looking for some smart hitting by the B-Wolves, kind of drag this out a little bit. Oh, that one's looked like it was high, but it's in there for a strike. 1-1 the count to Hurley. Second one misses the ball, and we're even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the third, like Pete said, 1-0 B-Wolves. Ooh, swinging at kind of a bad pitch there. 1-2 to Mr. Bender. Oh, and that one makes it inside corner, and O gets his first K, I think.
Yep. Not a good plate appearance by Hurley Bender. Hanley Dexteras, the superstar shortstop, steps in. He's 0 for 1 today. Got a good-looking first pitch, took it, but unfortunately was just a fly out. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out to Dexteras. Bases are empty. That's in there for called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Allen's high. 2-2. Dexteras is known as a tough out around the league. That's inside, ball 3. The count has gone full. 3 balls, 2 strikes with an out. That's ball 4, and Hanley Dexteras has issued his first walk of the season.
All right. Got the pitches thrown there, too. A couple close calls, though. Billy LeBoy, go for 1. He's got a fast runner at first base. Donko's keeping an eye on it. That was right in there. It's a hard hit. A diving stop by Buffalo. He's going to throw to first. Get that second hour, but he advances the runner to second base.
2 outs. Buster Biggs, the left fielder, stepping in. 0 for A. Hanley Dexteras standing at second base with 2 outs. Buster Biggs. That's gone. He hits a home run. Holy cow. Get out of here. That thing was out. That left the building quickly. That traveled 438 feet. There was no doubt about it. Buster Biggs' first home run and second RBI of the season. And the B-Wolves have started to open up a little lead here. Making it 3-0.
Boy, that thing came right down the pipe. I don't know why he threw it there, but Donko's a little tense now. Goes to the other guy who's got a home run today. First one's in for a strike. Second one's in for a strike. 0-2. He's trying to make an example of him. Oh, hard hit off the mound. Only the second time he's hit the ball. Oh, what a swing and a miss. He goes from home run to strikeout. Sturdy Woodman goes down.
So we're heading into the top of the fourth. Both teams with 3 hits, but the B-Wolves got 3 runs. Betty Sparks 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Rob Glover 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hank Hart 0 for 1. Benders at 58 pitches with 6 strikeouts, a walk, giving up 3 hits.
Now batting, the right fielder, Betty Sparks.
Elizabeth Sparks is 0 for 1. She likes her pitches outside. But she's a tough out. She's facing the locked-in Hurley Benders, closing in on 60 pitches. Number 59 is a strike, lower inside corner, 0-1. Top of the fourth inning, 3-0 lead. Foul ball off the net, and Hurley Benders got her right where he wants her. She's in his lap, and he's playing with her. And he's another K. The K-man. Hurley Benders seems to throw really well every other inning. Isn't that something, Pete? Robert
It is.
Glover, the
I feel
short.
the same way about the hitting. It seems to.
That's a good combo. Got your knockout coffee between innings. First pitch to Mr. Glover, misses inside. 0-1 the count. He likes his pitches down low. He gets one, gets a piece of it, pulls it up off the net. And we're locked up at what a piece. 1 out here at the top of the fourth. Ooh, that one misses just inside. And he's going to have to throw a 65th pitch and try and get away from Mr. Glover. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Even at 2 apiece. Fans having a good day today here. We got about, a hard hit the right center field. Magic Moore going back. Dives, catches! He did the same thing last season, Pete. A crazy diving catch by Magic Moore. Holy cats. Oh my gosh. Wow. Holy cow. Anticipated a hard hitter. I'm sorry, we're facing Hank Hart here now. About half the crowd here today showed up and paid half price with all the off-season giveaways from our sponsors. Fans on their feet, hoping Hurley Bender. He anticipated the 2-strike middle count low. Didn't swing. Ball 1-2. Swinging with strike 3. What an inning for the B-Wolves.
Yes, sir. Flashing the leather. So we're heading into the bottom of the fourth. B-Wolves holding on to that 3-0 lead. Freddie Knox 0 for 1. Magic Moore 0 for 1. Bertha Banks 1 for 1. Donko at 34 pitches with 2 strikeouts, a walk, giving up 3 hits. His ERA's at a 9.0.
Second baseman.
Freddie Knox, the second baseman's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 so far this season. Facing off against Donko for the second time. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for called strike. No balls, 2 strikes with no outs. There's a pop-up. That's going into left field. And left fielder's calling for it. Jack Cracker camps out underneath it, makes the catch for the first out. 1 down.
Well, you got to get hats off to who went right at him. Magic Moore 0 for 1 just caught that amazing diving catch in center field. Hits a hard foul ball down the third base line. 0-1 the count. Crowd's quiet again here. That one misses ball. We're at 1 apiece. 40th pitch by Donko also misses. He's got a 2-1 count against Magic Moore. It's a hard liner to right field, Pete. It's gone. Over the wall. 3rd home run for the Arizona B-Wolves, who can only seem to score on the long ball. 386 feet. It's Moore's first home run and first RBI of the season. And it's a home run clinic today. What a way to start the season.
I'm sorry, Tom, but this is an anomaly because according to the league, we have no power. Bertha Banks steps in 1 for 1 with a single. 1 out now. Score is 4-0 B-Wolves in the top of the fourth, bottom of the fourth. That one's popped up on the infield. Second baseman Huffley Buffler is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. 2 down now, and Eliza Peck, the catcher, stepping in.
I think it was in the air a little bit longer. She could have messed with him as she ran past. Almost made the second.
That's what she was hoping to do.
First pitch, weird break in one, and their long break misses. 1-0 the count. Second one's in there for a strike. We're going to 1 apiece. Hard hit by Eliza Peck to right center field. It's going deep, but it's going to be just short of the track. Waving it off as a right fielder, Betty Sparks.
Just got underneath it a little too much. So the B-Wolves attack another one on. It's now 4-0 as we go into the top of the fifth. Batch Wilson 1 for 1. Donko 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Yo-Yo Yamamoto 0 for 2. Bender at 70 pitches. Batch Wilson neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Bender, through 4 innings, has given up 3 hits, a walk, and has 8 strikeouts. He just threw his 71st pitch for a called strike against Batch Wilson. Swing and a miss, and now Wilson is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Bases empty with no outs in the top of the 5th. That's fouled off along the first baseline. B-Wolves with a 4-0 lead. That's fouled straight back. Batch Wilson staying alive in the batter's box. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bender locked in and fit. That's in there for Cole, 3rd strike, and Batch Wilson watches it go by. 1 down, Donko, the starting pitcher. He's 0 for 1 today. He's tense but fit. His speed is suffering right now. He's 0 for 1. That one's high, ball 1. Bender at 9 Ks on the day through the 5th inning. That's in there for Cole, strike. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Bases empty for Donko. Outside, ball 2. 2-1. That's fouled straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Bean to knock out Coffee. Get yourself a jolt.
Right now.
That's right. That's right. Bogus docs, creative bookkeeping, and pseudo-legal documents. They're not really legal. They're pseudo-legal. 3 balls, 2 strikes with an out to Donko. There's a shot. Oh, that's fair. Oh, they're going to call that fair. I don't think it did actually fall fair, but that'll roll into right field, and Donko's on first base with a single. Yo-Yo Yamamoto, the 3rd baseman's neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today. 0 with no speed at first base. 1 out. Yamamoto, he hits that on the ground. That's going to get into center field. And Magic Moore will throw it into Dexteris at second base. So runners now at first and second with 1 out. Jack Cracker, the left fielder, he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Bender up to 84 pitches in the top of the 5th.
Oh, come on.
That's a shot. That's gone. That's going to be upper. That's out of here. Yeah, he just hit a 3-run shot. Jack Cracker is 3 for 3 on the day. He hit that one 444 feet. That's his first home run and his 3rd RBI of the season. And the Jacks are right back in this game. It's now 4-3 with Huffley Buffler. Huffley Buffler, the second baseman, stepping in. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Base is empty for Buffler. There's popped up into foul territory along the 3rd baseline. Bertha Banks is over, makes the catch for the 2nd out. 2 down now for Juice Jackson, who's tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today. A big strikeout earlier in the game with the bases loaded. Jackson looked like he was trying to park that thing over at the Last Chance Donuts. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is empty for Juice Jackson, the 3rd baseman. There's a roller, and Freddie Knox is going to lay out. He makes the grab, picks it up, makes the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the 3rd out. But the Jacks put 3 on the board in the 5th, so it's the Jacks 3 runs on 6 hits, B-Wolves 4 runs on 4 hits. Hurley Bender 0 for 1, Hanley Dexteris 0 for 1 with a walk, and Billy LeBlanc 0 for 2. Donko's at 46 pitches with 2 strikeouts. Hurley Bender, the starting pitcher, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Had a poor plate performance his first time up. First pitch is in there for Cole. Strike 1. That's in there for Cole. Strike 2-0 now to Hurley Bender. There's fouled that one off. Protecting the plate. That's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Donko up to 50 pitches now. That's lifted into left field. That may get over his head. No, and Cracker's just able to track it down. He was playing in, and so he had to back. He was looking over his shoulder to make that catch.
Not a bad hit. But crowd back on their feet now, hoping Hanley Dexteris could do something. First pitch, outside corner, strike 1. Ball 2. Ball 1. Now we're even at 1 apiece. Hits a liner straight to Yamamoto at first base. That's going to be 2 outs.
Yep. Billy LeBlanc, the right fielder's neutral and fit, favors the high pitch. He's 0 for 2 today. LeBlanc is a solid offensive player. Takes the first pitch low, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. 1-1 to LeBlanc. That's lifted, but that's going to be right to Yamamoto at first base for the 3rd out. So We're heading into the top of the 6th. B-Wolves holding on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Betty Sparks 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Rob Glover 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Hank Hart 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Bender's at 89 pitches with 9 strikeouts.
Betty Sparks.
Sparks is tense but fit.
I can see Case Barajas warming up in the bullpen, Pete. You can see our new reliever for the first time going through there. That one misses outside. 1-0 the count to Betty Sparks. Like Pete said, looking a little bit tense. That one's in there for a strike. Nice breaking pitch. 1 apiece. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Bender looking back to form again because it's an even inning. Foul ball. Eliza Peck picks it up. We're still at 1-2. Crowd cheering for Hurley. Check swing, strike 3. There it is, Pete. He's back. He's still in it. Rob Glover, 0 for dose. Still no average on the season. Good contact hitter. Likes to see low pitches. Bender sizing him up. Winds up. Tosses. Is a high pitch. Breaking pitch in there for strike. 1 the count to Rob Glover. Check swing. Just misses. Ball 1. 1 apiece. A beautiful afternoon in Phoenix, Arizona. Home of the B-Wolves. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Hurley Bender's got 1 more to go. He's losing a little bit of his velocity there as he closes in on 100 pitches. Number 98. Breaking pitch, little roller to Sturdy Woodman. Is going to pick it up, toss it over to Bender. He gets that second out. We're hoping Bender can close out the inning against Hank Hart. And it seems like he's throwing to the easier hitters here in this portion. Although Hank Hart's no slouch. He's a better contact hitter than average. So Hurley Bender's got to be careful of what he puts in front of him. That one's in there for strike. 0-1 the count. 100th pitch by Hurley Bender coming up right now. Hard hit the center field. Magic Moore going back. Oh, jumps, misses it. And it's going to be 2 bases as he slides in for a double. Couldn't get 2 great catches by Magic Moore there. You got Batch Wilson now, and the infield's going to guard the lines. Bender now losing a little bit of accuracy. He's got 100 pitches under his belt. He's got a runner at second base in scoring position. And I think the skipper's going to figure that's going to be enough. He doesn't want to mess with the lineup here. We're going to get our first look at number 20, the new player, Case Barajas. He's known mostly for his velocity. He's got okay junk, and he's pretty accurate. He throws the forefinger, the slider, and the changeup. And with the pressure up, the fans get to see first look at the new reliever. Goes right at him, pops it up. Bertha Banks takes 2 steps to her left. That's going to be an easy pop-up. 1 pitch, 1 out. And he closes out the side, Pete.
I like to see that. So we're heading into the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, you kind of hoped Hurley Bender could have got out of that inning, but he was starting to waver. So 4-3 as we head into the bottom of the 6th. Buster Biggs 1 for 2 with a home run, and somebody else and somebody after that. Buster Biggs, the left fielder's neutral fit, 1 for 2 with a home run and 2 RBIs. He's hitting .500 on the day.
That's a good average. There's the meatball right past the mound. You can't throw like that to Buster Biggs. He'll burn you. And he's on first base.
He's a hitter. Stepping up, Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, neutral and fit, 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. He's hitting .500 this season with a home run and an RBI.
Oh, no.
Oop. Runs lifted foul along the first base line. No balls, 1 strike with no outs. Buster Biggs at first base. That's in it for called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There goes Buster Biggs, and he's going to steal second. So Buster Biggs at second base with no outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sturdy Woodman. There's a flare. That's going to get caught by Jack Cracker in left field. Buster Biggs has to get back to second. So 1 out with a runner at second base.
Here you go. Freddie Knox now 0 for 2. Pressure still up with only 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, B-Wolves hoping to add another run to this. And that was a drifter high and inside. Good patience by Freddie Knox, who knows what to hit and what not to. There's his hit, but it's a liner straight to Jackson, who's gonna tag. It couldn't. Oh, and he gets the double play. How did it take him so long to get there?
Maybe somebody cut his hamstrings. We're going into the top of the 7th. B-Wolves 4, Jacks 3. Dunk 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Yo-Yo Yamamoto 1 for 3, and Jack Cracker 3 for 3 with a home run. Donk goes neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single, hitting .500 so far this season. He's going to get pulled for Uriel Erickson. Erickson, a pinch hitting third baseman's neutral and fit. He's got better than average power, less than average contact, but better than average speed. And this will be his first time up this season.
Boy, it's what's his face? Should have ran back to the bag, you know.
Yep. That one's in it for a called strike. Capes Barajas throwing his third pitch right now. That's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Uriel Erickson, the pinch hitting third baseman. That one's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Erickson now behind in the count. No outs, but nobody on. That's pounded into center field, and that's going to be gone. A home run for Uriel Erickson, the pinch hitter. That one traveled 449 feet to straightaway center field. That's his first home run, first RBI, and first hit of the new season. And Barajas, head down, hands on the knees. Yo-Yo Yamamoto, neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Hitting .333, and now the game is tied at 4 in the 7th. That one's ripped foul along the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike. That one's popped up, foul out of play along the first baseline. Yamamoto now in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. There's a roller to Bertha Banks. She'll pick it up. Double pump, make the throw across to Sturdy Woodman for the first out. 1 down, and Jack Cracker, the left fielder, stepping in. Cracker's locked in and fit. 3 for 3, a home run, 2 singles. This guy's been on base every time. Now it's pitch out, ball 1. It's going to be an intentional walk here of Jack Cracker. They're going to take the bat right out of his hands. So 3 balls, no strikes with 1 out. Ball 4. Jack Cracker will take a base. So 2 singles, a home run, and now a walk. Huffley Buffler, the second baseman's 0 for 2 today with a walk. Cracker does not have a lot of speed at first base. There's a foul ball straight back. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. That's in there for a called strike. 0-2 to Huffley Buffler. There's a roller that's going to Dexter. Oh, and he just out of his reach. He dove for it to try and pick it up. Unfortunately, he could not do it. So now, runners at first and second with 1 out. And Juice Jackson, tense but fit, 0 for 3. Pressure is up, and Barajas' junk is just, he is tense. That one's low, ball 1. 16 pitches into his Beowulf premiere, and he's and here comes the throw from LeBoink. Everybody's safe. Bases are now loaded with 1 out, and Betty Sparks stepping in. She's tense but fit. She's 0 for 3, favors the outside pitch. Also known to be a bit of a tough out. First pitch from Barajas is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for called strike. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Sparks behind in the count. That's in there for called third strike, and Barajas getting back into the groove. Rob Glover stepping in. He favors the low pitch. He's 0 for 3 today. They're going to pull Glover in favor of Log Freely. So Log Freely is going to come in and pinch hit. He's neutral and fit. He's got better than average power, about average contact, but less than average speed. So 2 outs, bases loaded. Log Freely at the plate. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's fouled straight back. Now Freely finds himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. There's a roller, and that's going to get, unfortunately, everybody's going to be safe. And Dexteros was able to knock it down, but he couldn't corral it. And by the time he was able to get a hold of it, everybody had reached base safely. So the Jacks have taken a 5-4 lead now in the top of the 7th. Bases are still loaded and 2 outs. Hank Hart, the catcher, steps in. He's neutral and fit, 1 for 3 with a double. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Second pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. There's a roller to Woodman, and he missed it. Oh, he missed it. How does he miss it? And that's going to score 2 runs. And this game is starting to get away from the B-Wolves. It's now 7-4, and Batch Wilson stepping up. He started the whole thing. No, not Batch Wilson. Batch Wilson's 1 for 3 with a single. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. 2 outs, runners at the corners, and Batch Wilson, the center fielder, in the batter's box. There's a roller that's going to Dexteris, who should pick it up, make the throw to Woodman for the 3rd out. And thankfully, that'll end the Jacks half of the top of the 7th. Log Freely, the pinch hitter, will be replaced by relief pitcher Immaculo Spectaculo. Immaculo Spectaculo will be the new relief pitcher. He's neutral and fit. He's got excellent velocity, excellent junk, excellent accuracy. He's fully rested, obviously, this being the first game of the season. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. And this is just what me and my partner were saying at the beginning of the game. You don't want to have to get into the relief pitchers. Their starting pitchers aren't very good, but their relief pitchers are really good. So Jack's now with a 3-run lead, 7-4 as we head into the bottom of the 7th. Magic Moore 1 for 2 with a home run. Bertha Banks 1 for 2. Eliza Peck 0 for 2. Spectaculo taking the bump for the Jacks. Magic Moore, the center fielder's neutral and fit. He's got connection versus left-handed pitching, which won't help him. He's 1 for 2 with a home run. Now at shortstop, Uriel Erickson. First pitch from Spectaculo. It's a ball. Magic Moore couldn't get a hold of that one. That was swung and a miss. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a roller in the center field. That'll be a single for Magic Moore. So B-Wolves getting something going here in the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, they need it. Boy, what an ugly ending that was. Bertha Banks 1 for 2 with a single. She's got a fast runner at first base. Both misses high, ball 1, 1-0 the count. That one's right in there for a strike, 90 miles an hour. There he goes for second base. That one's high. They're not going to get him, are they? He's safe. He is fast, Pete. Now he's in scoring position with no outs. He's got a scratch. Outside corner. Good patience by Bertha Banks, who's letting the pitches get up and walks her. Gives her a free one.
Yes, sir. So runners now at first and second with no outs. Eliza Peck 0 for 2 today. She steps into the batter's box. No outs. Runners at first and second. She lays down a bunch, which is going to be perfect. A perfect sacrifice bunch. She's out at first, but she does move the runners from first and second to second and third. Case Barajas, who's tense but fit, steps in.
All right, and we got a runner 90 feet from first. First one's right there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Second one is low, good patience. 1 apiece. Spectacular throwing his 13th pitch right ahead past the mound. That's going to be okay. I get the 1 runner, and they're not going to be able to get 2. Pete, now it's 7-5, just 1 out. Case Barajas gets a single at his first at bat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hanley Dexteris, the shortstop's up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Runners at first and third now with 1 out. That's lifted. That's going to get into the corner.
Oh, he misses
everybody's running.
All right.
So runners now at second and third with 1 out, and another run is scored.
Wow, they're just 1 run out now. With only 1 out, Billy LeBoy could tie this game up. He's got runners at second. Ooh, swing and a miss. He wanted it. 0-1 the count. Pressure way up.
Oh.
That's a fly ball that right to the field, but that should be good enough. That's going to be caught, and here comes the runner for home. Are they fast enough? Barely. Sliding in there, Pete. The B-Wolves tie it.
All right, so 2 outs now, and Dexteris at second base. Buster Biggs stepping in. Buster Biggs 2 for 3 with a home run, a single, and 2 RBIs. First pitch is he fouls that one off. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. That's fouled off. So now he's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, Buster.
Swing and a miss, and Buster Biggs is struck out. But B-Wolves put 3 more on the board, tie the game up. It's now 7-7. Jacks 7 runs on 12 hits. B-Wolves 7 runs on 8 hits. Uriel Erickson 1 for 1 with a home run. Yo-Yo Yamamoto 1 for 4, and Jack Cracker 3 for 3 with a home run and a walk. Case Barajas at 27 pitches.
Number 60.
Uriel Erickson, his first game for the these Jacks, and they like him so far. Pressure up, swing and a miss, strike 1 from Case Barajas, whose junk is gone. But luckily, he's still got some velocity and accuracy. 2 quick strikes against Uriel Erickson. Looking to put away your crowd, supporting him. They want this rookie to get his mojo going. Swing, fouls another one off the net. We're still at 0-2. Swing and miss, strike 3. Barajas' second K. Looks good out there on the mound thus far. And now you got Yo-Yo Yamamoto. 1 for 4. Case Barajas at 31 pitches. Hoping to close out the 8th here. Hard hit to Hanley Dexter's over his head. Oh, and Buster Biggs could not quite get there. That drops in for a single. Doggone. If he was ready, he could have dove. Now you got Jack Cracker locked in 3 for 3. They force walked him the first time, but I don't know if they want to do that now with a runner on. They're hoping for that double play ball. Case has lost some accuracy. Now he's tense. Whoop. That one misses high and upside. 1-0 the count. That one's hit hard. Freddie Knox dives, can't make it. Billy LeBlanc's going to throw it into second. And now you got runners at first and second with 1 out. And this is the dangerous part of the lineup for the Jacks. They have so much power in these 4 batters, but they're going to pull Yamamoto. Adamo, they're going to do a pinch runner. Bruno Adamo, second base. He's got a ton of speed. It's a good move for the Jacks. Now they got him at second base. And Barajas is in a tough spot here. They need a double play. Hard hit to left field. Buster Biggs going back to the wall. Over.
You got it.
3-run bomb.
Come on.
Second 3-run home run of the game. A line drive, 384 feet. It's Buffer's first home run.
Wow.
The 3rd RBI of the season, and these Houston Jacks are always dangerous. And that stretch of the lineup, including Juice here, it's murder pitching to these guys. These guys are like ex-cons. And the rattled Case Barajas is going to be pulled out. They're going to go with old trusty Benson Rushmore, their second reliever of the game. Benson is known mostly for his velocity, but he's pretty average on junk. Doesn't have a whole ton of accuracy, though. He's rested. He throws a 4-finger, 2-finger, the slider, the curveball, and he comes into an unenviable position. With 7 runs, the B-Wolves are down by 3. Hard foul ball on the third base line. 0-1 the count. Did not hope to see this kind of a start. Check swing. That misses 1 apiece. The fans don't know what to think here today. There's been a yo-yo of a ride. Another foul ball. Rushmore gets a taste out of his mouth. Throws another one. Hard breaking pitch foul ball. He's pulling everything to third base. That one's popped up to right field. Billy LeBlanc is going over near foul territory to grab it. He catches it at the line. It would have been fair, but that's the second out. The crowd releases their breath as they were holding. Betty Sparks 0 for 4. Power hitter, though. She can always put one over if Benson's not careful. That one misses. 2-finger misses low. Ball 1-1 another count. That one's in there for a strike, leaving 1 apiece. Crowd clapping. 8th pitch for Rushmore. Breaking pitch misses way outside. And we're now at 2-1. It's hot fastball misses. Swings 2-2-2 for the first time. And 20-22. Gets that breaking pitch. Is popped up shallow left field. Hanley Dexter is waving off. He's going to catch that and end that inning.
All right. Well, they put 3 more on the board. It's Jacks 10, B-Wolves 7. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 3 with a home run and a strikeout. Freddie Knox 0 for 3, and Magic Moore 2 for 3 with a home run. Spectacular at 20 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, and giving up 3 hits. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman's neutral and fit 1 for 3, a home run and an RBI hitting .333. Bruno Adamo is going to get pulled, and they'll bring in Downtown Upton to play first base. Downtown Upton is a neutral, but fit. He has less than average speed, less than average fielding, and he struggles with his arms. So now at first base, Downtown Upton.
Sturdy Woodman's old teammate back in Florida at the Freebooters. Hard hit line drive to left field. That's going to drop in there, and Sturdy Woodman is showing up on his first day on the job, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Freddie Knox 0 for 3 today, though. We're under at first base with no outs. Woodman does not have a lot of speed, not a threat to steal here. That's popped up into center field. That'll be caught by the center fielder, and he takes off further. No,
they were never expected. Magic Moore 2 for 3 with a home run, single, RBI. B-Wolves got to do something here pretty soon. First pitch to Moore's right in there. Hard hit to deep center field. It's going deep to the wall. Caught. Betch Wilson catches it at the wall. Magic Moore almost got a second.
Now batting.
Straight away. If that wasn't straight away center field, that was over the wall. Bertha Banks, the third baseman's neutral fit 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. 2 outs now with Sturdy Woodman standing at first base. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Spectacular at 24 pitches. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes.
Oh.
So late swing by Banks for strike 1. That one's outside. 3-1 to Bertha Banks. That one's high, ball 4. So runners now at first and second with 2 outs, and Eliza Peck stepping in. She's 0 for 2 today.
Oh. Eliza Peck, all of a sudden we got the tying run at the plate. Could you imagine? First consider for strike. Don't count to Eliza Peck, pressure up. That one misses inside, ball, 1 apiece. The tense Immaculate Spectacular is throwing his 31st pitch. Ball low. Good to know he's tense. That lets her watch some extra pitches.
No,
but she swings at that one and makes it an easy fly ball. Shortstop waving it off. Erickson pulls it in for third.
Yeah, she got under that one and put it straight up in the air. So heading into the top of the ninth, it's still Jacks 10, B-Wolves 7. Immaculate Spectacular's first at bat. Hank Hart 2 for 4 with a double and a strikeout. Batch Wilson 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Benson Rushmore pitching now. Immaculate Spectacular is tense but fit.
Now batting.
Really?
He'll get pulled in favor of pinch hitter Clutch Corman. Clutch Corman is neutral and fit. He does not have a lot of power. He's got less than average power. He's got really good contact and a little bit less than average speed. So Clutch Corman pinch hitting now in the top of the 9th inning for the Jacks.
Oh no, come
that
on.
one's pounded, and that's going to be
the
out of
pitch.
here. That's gone.
He missed the zone. It's supposed to
And
go
that
low
is
right.
outta here for a home run. So that'll make it 11-7 now. That went 389 feet. That's Corman's first home run and first RBI of the season. It has been a home run clinic compared to the opening game of the season, the Freedom in the Arctic. This Hank Hart, the catcher's 2 for 4 with a double, a single, and 2 RBIs.
A lot of missed pitches, go right down the pipe.
Yeah.
For me.
Rushmore seems like he's struggling a little bit with his accuracy. That one's outside, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. Base is empty for Hank Hart, the catcher. That's in there for called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and Rushmore gets a K.
Now batting. The center
1 down.
fielder.
Batch Wilson, the center fielder's neutral fit. Got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's only 1 for 4 today with a single. Rushmore delivers for called strike. Strike 1. Rushmore starting to get things worked out. That one's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Rushmore has thrown 17 pitches over the course of 1 inning. There's a roller to Sturdy Woodman. He's going to take it himself. Step on first for the second out. 2 down now. And Uriel Erickson, 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. He's hitting 500 this season with a home run and an RBI. And there's a home run and an RBI. 2 outs. Base is empty. That pitch is in there for called strike. Nice floater by Benson Rushmore. Swing and a miss, and Uriel Erickson now finds himself behind in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Rushmore delivers, and that's fouled straight back. Erickson will get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. It's fouled straight back. Erickson forcing Rushmore to throw pitches here.
Yeah.
Allen's high, ball 1. Almost got him on the check swing. Looked like Erickson wanted to offer at it, but was able to hold up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's fouled off along the third baseline into the stands. Out of play. Jacks 11, B-Wolves 7. That one's fouled back. Erickson forcing Rushmore to go through the repertoire. He's going through all of them. That
Come
was
on.
Pounded.
Come
And that's
on.
going high, and that's going deep.
Oh, he
and
trips.
He
He
tripped,
tripped.
and he's falling, and he's can't get
Oh.
up. He doesn't know where he's at.
Oh.
Now batting. The first baseman. Downtown
A double off a trip. I thought that was going. I tried to hit the jump button to get him, and he dove into the wall. Probably broke his neck.
Yeah.
So there's a throwback to second. 2 outs, runner at second base now off of a poor play by Biggs in left field. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Now it's fouled back. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs to downtown Upton. Now it's in the dirt. Ball 1. 1-2. That's fouled off out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base. That's in it for called third. And the damage, no damage done there. So Clutch Corman will be leaving the game, and in will come Elaine Munstar, the relief pitcher. Munstar is neutral and fit. She's got excellent velocity. Her junk, it leaves a lot to be desired, and she's got a little bit better than average accuracy. She is walk prone. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a curveball. So as we head into the bottom of the ninth, the Jacks 11 runs on 17 hits. B-Wolves 7 runs on 9 hits. Benson Rushmore's first at bat. Hanley Dexter is 1 for 3 with a double and a walk. Billy LeBoink 0 for 3. Munstar taking the bump for the Jacks. Benson Rushmore neutral and fit. They're going to sit. This is it. The bottom of the ninth. B-Wolves need 4 to tie, 5 to win. Benson Rushmore is going to take a seat in. They're going to be bringing in Ruby Green. Ruby Green, the pinch hitter, is neutral and fit. She's got about average, a little bit better than average power, better than average contact, and about a little bit less than average speed. She's known as an RBI man. So Ruby Green stepping in for Benson Rushmore in the ninth. There's a shot that'll get right up into center field for a clean single, and Ruby Green has done what she needed to do. Ooh! Blank happens as there was a mix-up on the throw-in from center fielder.
All right, good start. You got 1 on. Let's go for number 2 here. Now Hanley's 1 for 3. He's got Green at first base. That one's in there for strike. 100 miles an hour. Eileen Munstar. That one's same, just inside, similar spot. Good patience here. 1 apiece. That one's high. Good patience by the old pro, Hanley Dexteris. That one's in there for a strike. We're knotted up at 2 apiece. Pressure up. A little looper. Caught. Jumping grab by Erickson. He goes to first and almost gets gripped. Wow.
Ripped off. Billy LeBoink, the right fielder, is neutral. If it favors the high pitch, he's 0 for 3, though, today with an RBI. Billy LeBoink's going to take a seat. They'll be bringing in Poke Foster. Poke Foster, the pinch hitter's neutral and fit. He does not have very much power, but he's got pretty good contact and no speed. So Poke Foster stepping into a pinch hitting situation. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's high into the air.
Poke.
And it's gone. It's out of here. A home run. Poke Foster with a home run off the bench. And we got ourselves a game. That traveled 402 feet. That's his first home run and second RBI of the season. Poke Foster off of the bench, making it a game. Buster Biggs stepping into the batter's box.
Poke Foster struck out to end the playoffs last season, so he wanted to get that one out of the way. Good way to come back, Poke. First one in a ball, second one first strike. We're even 1 apiece to Buster Biggs. The B-Wolves are behind now, 11-9. We just need 2 more runs. 2-1. Oh, swings against a little liner to Jackson. That's 2 outs.
Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, neutral and fit, 2 for 4 with a home run, a single, and an RBI. 11-9 now. Oh. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs with nobody on. There's a roller back to Munstar. That'll be the game. 3 outs, and the B-Wolves have dropped the opener again. I don't think we've ever won our opener.
I think we have, but man, I tell you, I don't know. We saw a lot of promise. We saw a lot of great offense, some super home runs, and even some great defense. But in between, mixed with some horrible, awful pitches and some questionable fielding. So I chalk this one up to first game, being out of shape, jitters. But, man, you got to hand it to the Houston Jacks, though. I mean, 2 3-run innings and a 4-run inning.
I was going to say, I think we pretty much did hand it to them.
yeah, we did. We held them scoreless to the 4th. and then they just piled it on. 11
Yeah.
11 runs on 17 hits. That they're always a tough, offensive team. You can't have a bad day against them.
No, and we said it before. They don't. Their bread and butter isn't their starting pitching. It's their bullpen. And so once they got into that, it was it got pretty tough to score against them.
It's just a bitter pill. What?
Yeah.
It's just a bitter pill to score 9 runs and then lose by 3 or
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. And then hit 4 home runs, but then give up 4 home runs. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a bitter pill as well. So.
Well, Adamo, there are a lot of subs though. I mean, the Jacks
Yeah.
are mixing it up. They played strategy on day 1, and it worked for them. I mean, they got Jack Cracker 4 for 4 with 3 runs, 3 RBIs. He gets a home run himself. Just amazing numbers there. Buffalo 2 for 4. That's such a powerful point in the lineup. But Dalton Upton comes in, doesn't do anything. Sparks on the other hand goes over for 5. That's an ugly day for her.
4 strikeouts.
Yeah. But yeah, Buffalo and Cracker, each 3 RBIs.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was a home run. I mean, they both hit 3-run home runs. That's 6 of their runs right there. Those 2 guys. Yeah, and then Dexteris again 1 for 4. He tends to start slow. It kills me every season.
Yeah.
You get to the point where I'm actually talking about selling, getting rid of the guy. He just starts so slow. 1 for 4 with it. He scored a run. He did have an RBI and he walked 1, hitting 250. Billy LeBoink, again, did we let him stay too long at the fair? I don't know. It's only the first game of the season, but that's uncharacteristic to go 0 for the day.
Yeah, this sub comes in and jacks a home run, a 2-run homer.
And Poke Foster too, with he does not have a lot of power. So for Poke Foster to hit one out, that was a pretty big deal.
It was right in the wheelhouse, the sweet spot of the bat.
Yeah. Biggs 2 for 5, Woodman 2 for 5, so that's a nice showing to start. He leads off his first at bat in Red Rock. He hits a home run, so I like that. That's a sign of good things. And then he turns around and strikes out the very next time up. We were talking in the preseason about possibly getting rid of who was it? Is it Ruby Green? It's not Ruby Green. Who plays second base?
Freddie Knox. Or Gina Torrance.
Gina Torrance. Yeah, we were talking about getting rid of Gina Torrance, and Freddie Knox comes up 0 for 4 today. 0 for 4. Couldn't get a hit. Magic Moore 2 for 4 with a home run. Bertha Banks 1 for 2. Again, she 2 walks though. Again, that's kind of her thing too. She's got a good eye at the plate. Eliza Peck didn't look good at the plate either. 0 for 3. Barajas, he did not look very good.
Looking at pitching there. Dodonko comes in, goes 6 innings, gets 5 hits, 4 earned runs, walks a batter, 2 Ks, gives up 3 home runs. Not overly spectacular, but spectacular. Speaking of spectacular, comes in, pitches really well. 2 innings, only 4 hits, 3 earned runs, walks a batter, gets 1 strikeout. But ERA is 6, 13.5, and 18. These pitchers gave up 9 earned runs. They shouldn't have, but spectacular takes the win.
And over there for the B-Wolves, Hurley Bender went 5 2/3, gave up 7 hits, only 3 earned runs, walked 1, had 10 strikeouts, gave up 1 home run. He left with an ERA of 4.76. Poor Case Barajas comes in, pitches an inning and 2/3, gives up 8 hits, 7 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, gave up 2 home runs. His ERA is at a 37.8.
Oh.
I know. We're going to be working that down for the rest of the season. He will leave with he takes the loss, so his record falls to 0-1. And then Rushmore came in, pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run. So everybody on the pitching staff gave up a long ball. He leaves with an ERA of 5.4. Ultimately, the total is 11 earned runs off of 17 hits. They gave up 4 home runs. With 14 strikeouts, which is good, but that 4 home runs, and really, like you were saying, that's what did it for the B-Wolves. That's what put them out ahead, and then that's what killed them in the end.
It's a shame. You look at Bender and Rushmore. They both had lower ERAs than anybody on the Jacks. Bender racks up 10 Ks in his
Yeah.
first game. Has the game he needs to have. Rushmore looks good. It's really squarely on the shoulders of Barajas. He just did not. It was all right there in that horrible inning in 2/3.
Yeah. Yeah, well, when Bender left, it was the B-Wolves were winning 4-3. So,
Yeah.
hands the ball over to Barajas, and by the time he leaves, it's it's 10 to whatever it was, 10 to 7. So
Cheers. Well, first start doesn't surprise me.
no, he was killing it today. Jack Cracker, left fielder, for the Jacks, he went 4 for 4, a home run, 3 RBIs, scored 3 runs, and he walked. Tommy even walked at one point.
Yeah, to get around him because he was having
Yeah.
such a good day. Then he comes up on the next one and just that reminded us why we walked.
Yeah.
Huffy Buffler second. You'll see those guys up on the leaderboards quite a bit this season, I'm sure. Huffley Buffler, second baseman, number 5, goes 2 for 4, gets a home run of his own, 3 RBIs. I think it was a 3-dinger, right? Two runs himself.
Yeah, and really, at the beginning of the game, he was maybe held off the board. It wasn't until the later innings that he came alive. Third star of the game, B-Wolf, the only B-Wolf to make the list. Buster Biggs, the left fielder, he went 2 for 5 with a home run, scored 2 RBIs, scored a run, and stole a base. So he's off to a good start here offensively. So
Yeah,
way to go, Buster.
Started it off for the B-Wolves there with that nice home run.
Yeah.
I don't believe this. This is amazing.
Tommy G, 6 hits, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, 1 great catch, 1 stolen base, 8 strikeouts, no bean benders. Contribution 54%. Hits 5 from Pete J had 5 hits, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 1 great catch, 1 stolen base, 6 strikeouts. Contribution of 46%. That makes sense to me. I didn't feel like I was hitting the ball. Even in the 9th inning, it was like I was getting it lined up and I was hitting line drives, and you're like, okay, well, that's fine because they're coming off and they're hard hit line drives, but then they're jumping and making. You're like,
Yeah.
I can't even get even when I hit it.
Yeah, I struggled with Braz. I think I gave up most of those runs. There was a few I couldn't get the reticle. I couldn't paint it, and I tried to throw at the edges, the corners, and it was just a slider right down the pipe. Anyone, and it's I wasn't surprised when they smashed it. 40 feet over. I'm like, oh, that. If you're watching, you'd think, what is he doing? Why are you throwing a slider right down the pipe? Well, I wasn't technically. I was trying to paint the corners with Case. I'm defending Case. It was really. I'm making the case for Case. It's not a strong one right now yet, but he'll. You know what? I guess the good news is his next game will be better. It has to be. It can't be worse. There's only one direction from there. It's uphill.
Yeah, that was too bad for Case. Like you say, that's that 37.8. We're gonna have to work on that all season to get that down because otherwise it's gonna be a drag. Gave up 2 home runs.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the road right away. I mean, we'll start off this nice home opener, but then the Beatles are gonna get on a plane and head on out to Detroit, where we're gonna face the Heaters. Ortiz is gonna jump on the mound and see what he can do to them. Hopefully the Beatles get some better defense there. Hopefully the bullpen performs better. They've already used 2 of their relievers, so didn't show the closer yet. So we'll probably bring her in. They're gonna go up against Fuller in the next game before they come home again. They play this home game, 1 on the road, then they're home for three straight games. So that'll be nice.
Yep.
So, all right, well, we're going to apologize for that first one. Yeah, but we're going to chalk that up to being first game of the season. They got the offense. They just got to button up on that relief. Yeah, get that relief pitching button up. And it's just ironic that we picked up Case Barajas to strengthen our relief pitching.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be one of our
best.
better. Yeah, he's the best relief pitcher we have.
But he was just sweaty palms or whatever. Wasn't ready to come out in front of that sea of white that you see at Red Rock Park and just kind of choked. All right.
Yep.
That's all there is to say. Okay. Well, thanks for showing up anyway. Don't give up. It's a long season, 44 games, and again, I like the good that I saw is going to outweigh the bad. I think this season the Eagles are going to be tough. So hang in there with us, fans, until we see you back in Detroit. This is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.